Okay, let's talk about Tasha K real quick and Cardi B. Tasha, you have made it to the echelon of where other people do readings on you now. Um, you've made a name for yourself. You out here, you funny as fuck. I find you hilarious. I'm entertained every time I watch you. You got a mouth on you, and most of the time, you spitting common sense. Um, well, the times that I've seen you, it's all been common sense. Um, Sometimes, people want to fight you because of your mouth, but hey, who's gonna say it, right? So let's get into Tasha K and not her financials, but her dealings with Cardi B, and will this be settled in the end? Will Tasha K and Cardi B's beef be settled when it comes to their money? Because one person, Cardi B, is like adamant about getting her money, and Tasha K is like pretty quiet about it. Let's see what happens between these two. Um, and hopefully this was a big lesson for both parties. You know what I mean? Tasha K was wrong for talking about yeast infections and all of that. First of all, that's unnecessary news and drama, and who needs it? Like, it stimulated your numbers, but now it's taken from your pockets. So all news isn't good news, especially if you're not doing the work to validate if it's true or not. Now, if it was true, still, like, you shouldn't be talking about nobody's yeast infection and all of that. That's just unnecessary. Um, but if she out here like trafficking kids or some shit like that, that shit should be talked about. Not that she is. I don't know. I don't think Cardi B would do no shit like that. Cardi B is real people, by the way. She authentic, and she an air sign, so she don't give a fuck about your problems, and she just want her money. She's definitely in her Queen of Swords energy right now, where I don't give a fuck what your deal is or what you got going on financially. You gonna pay me for the pain and suffering I went through. Um, so Tasha K is in her head about it. She is trying to find a peaceful solution to this. The Two of Swords is about finding a peaceful solution. She's also deciding to ignore what Cardi B talking about as well. Like, bitch, I ain't. Will she? Tasha K might be pregnant as well, or getting pregnant, or getting to it, something like that. Or this is just her manifesting, starting over. You know what I mean? Possibly, if she gave Cardi B an apology, Cardi B, she is in this Queen of Swords energy, but she might be like, all right, well, she's definitely in a Nine of Wands, which is a warrior, a wounded warrior, but a warrior no less. She's taking a rest on this, and she will get a victory. Tasha, I keep calling her Tasha B, but her name is Tasha K. Sorry, Tasha. It'll all make sense in the future why I called you Tasha B. But I feel like it's time for her to make a choice in regards to, and she may also have to have her money overseas in order for it to be protected. So Tasha K, if you are making money, it may need to be somewhere else in order for it to not be touched, and also not in your name. It's You should probably put it in a trust. So if anybody's suing you under your name, they ain't gonna get shit because you ain't got shit. But if you put it in a trust, they can't touch that. Um, so, protect your money. That's all. Just, find ways to protect your assets. Now, as far as I do feel like these two are going to end up being friends in the end, for some strange reason, they're going to end up talking. And the victory, she's definitely going to vindicate they're going to have a public talk. They're going to sit down and talk about this publicly and come away amicably. It's going to be some sharp words. They going to talk. They Libra and the Pisces, they both got slick mouths. With the Ten of Swords being here, this is somebody, I'm over it now. You know what I mean? Let's just, do full circle and come about this amicably. Um, because I don't think Cardi B is going to get money out of Tasha K. I do think she might get a rich apology out of Tasha K, where they sit down and work out their differences. This is going to stimulate both of their pockets, by the way. This is going to help Tasha K. It'll also help Cardi B. And if Tasha K decided, hey, I'm going to pay you something and also apologize to you, that'll work out for Cardi B. But this isn't about Cardi B being broke. She not broke. It's the principalities, motherfucker. It's the principalities. Don't be sitting up talking shit about people. Now they gonna sit up in each other's face and they gonna talk to each other. I guarantee you. And if they not, they should. It's gonna grow. Cardi B feels like I'm not seeing shit coming out of this, but something else comes out of this. The truth comes out of this. An apology comes out of this. Because if it don't, she'll be waiting forever. She needs to plant the seeds of. There's a big bright idea coming in on how to get over all of this. And Cardi B and Tasha K are going to end up amicably working this out and be in a higher state of spirituality because of it. Cardi B gonna give her a little heart, but not at first. She gonna have to let her know. And so if Tasha K is wondering, because judgment is out here, the judgment is definitely a Libra card as well. If Tasha K is wondering, how do I get out of this? You can by just actually kind of saving face and apologizing, because it was kind of petty and wrong on your part. And I think everybody grew from this. I think there were lessons learned. You can't just talk crazy about people to the entire world and expect nothing to happen, especially to somebody when it comes to their lifestyle and their business and possibly her reputation with her husband, her reputation with her kids, whatever. If Cardi B want to talk about the bullshit that she do, and it's not bullshit, but the things that she do, like her dancing and her low vibrational stuff that she do, and I'm not saying she's low vibrational, I'm just saying if she wanted these things to come out about herself, she has no problem saying it. She has no problem saying it. I guarantee you Cardi B probably would have said that shit on her own if it came to it, like, man, I got a yeast infection, I need some shit like that. But no woman's gonna talk about the yeast infection. I'm sorry, they not. Unless they yeasty amongst each other and it's like, girl, you got monostat or something like that. But it being public, no, nobody's gonna do that. So I feel like Tasha K, you need to go on and bite the bullet, swallow your pride, and apologize to this woman. And Cardi B, if you don't apologize to her, she's gonna stay in this Queen of Swords energy like, I want my money. But if you do apologize to her, if you sit face to face with her, if you ask her to, like, hey, I want to give you a public apology, blah, 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 and you owe her an apology. Because what bitch gonna let you sit up and talk about their pussy and what's going on with their vagina? Embarrassing stuff too? Come on now. You wouldn't even like it if somebody did it to you. But I think they both learned from this. One learned, maybe not being so crass, and the other one is learning how to forgive. Cardi B is learning how she can be ruthless, but she can also be very kind if you're not being ruthless with her. She can show you both of those sides, and that's what she's trying to do. If you're not trying to, like, apologize to the girl, she ain't gonna give you the time of day. She gonna want her money. So you want to get out of this situation, you need to sit down and have a public apology with Cardi B. You really do. That's just my advice and my opinion. You ain't got to take it. And I don't want you to come around here suing me, because I'm not talking about your vagina or nothing. I love Cardi B. I love Tasha K. They both bring substantial, they bring life to the entertainment world. So I hope they work it out. All it takes is an apology and, like, look, girl, I'm sorry about talking about your vagina like that. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. I'm so serious because I'm learning that Black women value their vagina. It's how they talk about their art. It's how they. I am the most creative woman in the world. I am a beast with it, and you know my vagina is part of it. You can't be out here talking about that girl. I wouldn't want nobody talking about my pussy. So there you go. Love you, love you, love you. Enjoy.